Welcome to News Views and What We Choose with Danielle and Dami. Sans news, sans, well, still booze. And
Totally.
this actually goes into the What We Choose because we're doing this one a little different, guys, since when you're hearing this, Damiana is bon voyage. She's out
Yeah.
of here. Sayonara, sucker. She's gone. So she's actually traipsing around Europe right now. I will guess London at this point when we're talking now, or you're listening. So we have something fun set up for you. Dami, take it away. What are we doing?
All right. So I was gifted this game called Where Should We Begin? It's meant to it's basically called a game of stories. It's meant to start a conversation. Danielle and I had played this last time she was over my house, and we were just like having a good old chat, and we were like, let's do this for the holiday edition. So I've picked out some cards that I was like, maybe this would be good. Like a little bit of lightheartedness, a little bit of everything. So some to invoke emotion
We
and some
want you to get to know us a little bit more without us having to lay it out on the table.
sure. Yeah. And then, but if either of us can't think of like an answer, there were some questions that I was like, I don't know that actually.
Or also, do you want that much dead air?
Yeah. Or if you don't feel comfortable sharing, we will skip. So I'm gonna try and attempt to start with something a little bit more lighter. And I'll show you the card too or I'll read it. You share your story, I'll share mine.
Yeah, I think that'll be fair because I think like how we were playing, we would pull one card and then like the card
Yeah.
we pulled, we would pull for ourselves and answer ourselves. I think in the case that since we're doing this virtually, I think both of us answering would be great.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, I'm drinking a Sapporo. I'm changing it up. Ignis.
Well, if you're watching, this is brand new information. There has nothing else happened prior to
Zero.
this. Is that the one that you usually get at sushi?
Yeah, delicious. Sponsor me.
Sapporo.
Sapporo.
Ah, refreshing. Champagne and beers. Oh, wait. Miller Lite.
They might already have a slogan. Discover the perfectly balanced taste that's irresistible to all as you share rich moments with this masterpiece of the brewer's art.
That is a long ass
That
slogan.
is really long. Cheers.
Yes. And I'm drinking the teeniest, tiniest. Actually, this is my own fault. It wasn't intentional. I'm drinking the smallest bottle of Prosecco because I didn't look at the size when I ordered it. So it arrived and I was like, oh, they're teeny tiny.
All
But
right, so question, ma'am.
yes,
I spend too much time blank.
overthinking.
Ooh,
Oh, I'm an overthinker to the extreme. Like if you think that if I did something weird, I am like the epitome of that meme. If I did something weird 15 years ago, I'm still thinking about it. Oh, that is me to a fault. But also it's
yeah.
like me being who I am and also a Scorpion, like it's a cliche like characteristic
Mhm.
is I overthink, but I also part of me doesn't give two fucks. So explain how that happens because I will think about the weirdest shit that I did eons ago or something I said last year or something I did last year and I will never not think about it, but also part of me doesn't give actually two flying fucks. I don't know.
It's hilarious. Yeah, I could see that. I don't think I overthink too much. I would say probably spend too much time like cleaning or organizing stuff that like doesn't matter, or like
Mm.
caring about like the weird little details of like cleanliness in my home. Like what? But I think it's like a form of me like putting my anxiousness into like that or like
It's a
into
form of control.
yeah, it's like a form of control, and that's where I live. But it also brings me a sense of peace having my house clean too. So I think I literally I really, really do identify with like the thought that like if your house is out of order, your brain is out of order.
Confirmed,
Um,
same.
yeah. So I maybe intuitively feel like if my house isn't in order, I truly will spiral.
And I think that also kind of goes into me. You can also tell what's going on in my head if I whip out like color coding, clear bins. If I'm whipping out the organizing situations, the label maker, you bet something's going on up here. I am thinking hard. Something's chaotic, something's happening I can't control. So this is the only thing I can control is alphabetizing, color coordinating, and labels.
Clear though, like in terms of like that being a sense of control, I don't control other things though. And maybe that makes sense in a weird way. Like there are things that I wish I was more controlling about. Like like some people are like extremely on their like diet regimen and they are
Oh,
just in
preach, girl.
control of what they eat, what they put in their body, or that they exercise every day. Like I don't do those things. And I wish like I could transfer some of that like I have to do this into those other areas of my life.
What's funny you say that is I literally was just thinking about how I'm like, it's been a while since I've done a raw vegan cleanse. I think the last one I did was during your right before your wedding
Ah.
in 2017. So I think I'm due for one, but I love it because while it is a lot of effort, because let me tell you, chewing that many times for
Same.
one meal, you get so tired of chewing. But also it's just so nice just to have like a fully, you don't eat any, like you obviously don't eat anything you can't cook. Like,
Hmm.
I'm not going to have a potato because you can't cook it. I'm not going to eat a raw potato. So it's very low carb, heavy on the vegetables, heavy on like, I actually just bought kelp noodles because I love kelp noodles instead of like regular noodles sometimes. So you can still make, and I have so many raw vegan recipes on my website. So you can still make a lot of food that you miss, but it's just not warm or hot. And for some reason, I'm thinking, you know what's the best time of year to do that? When it's cold outside.
Please don't.
So
Just
I think
be nice to yourself, friend.
Well, so I think I'm gonna give myself some grace. Like if
Start
this,
it in spring.
oh no, I think I'm gonna start it for the new year. But I think what I'm gonna do is if I can have this raw, can I also have this steamed? So technically you're supposed to retain a lot of more of the nutrients if you have it raw. But I think just for the fact that like it will be cold, if I feel like having steamed broccoli versus raw broccoli, I'm gonna have steamed broccoli. You just can't slather it in oil, is the only thing.
Hmm. That's fair.
Yeah,
All right. Next one is I wish I could spend more money on blank.
my children.
Aw, yeah.
I I mean, honestly, like full transparency, I am hyper jealous of the fact that you get to take your kids on these amazing trips overseas and all of that. Because the thing in the back of my head is they always see Disney commercials. And I'm like, I wish I could just be like, yeah, yeah, my honey little babies, I'm going to take you, in 2 weeks, we're going to go on a little, not care about the cost of things
Yeah.
and just get you all the things you want and have an amazing time without me thinking about like, how much is this? How much is that? How much is this? How much is that? Can I afford this? It would be a dream.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah.
anything for my kids, to be completely frank.
Yeah. Absolutely. I know they make it so hard. It's so incredibly expensive. I think that the trap for me with money is there's always a cheaper option, but like my toxic trait is that like I want the most expensive thing or like the second most expensive thing, and I can't do that anymore. We did no, 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 no. So, but I need to be better at like spending, especially in this economy. Um, I think right now, like my kids are super blessed and like, I think it'd be like the opposite. Like, and selfishly, I would be like, if I could spend more money, it would be on me, like getting my nails done.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, my head immediately goes to the trips and the things I could do for my kids.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously, just
For
in
yourself.
life, uh, there's a list in my head of things that I'd love to get done and do and stuff like that that I just can't because financially I'm like, nope, all the money has to go towards my kids.
There was a similar question in here. I'll find it, but I kind of know it and I'll take it out of this pile. That's a good segue of like, what is your relationship with money and like, what does it mean to you?
Um, well, right now my relationship is money. I need more, and I don't have that because I'm a single mom with a single income and no help financially in any actual way. whatsoever.
Yeah.
So take that what you will, but I'm doing what I can to have us survive, to be completely frank. But when I am comfortable, I am going back to like pre-kids.
Mm-hmm.
I always said my love language was giving gifts. Now, I don't like gifts. Like, I like when people, I like the idea like you saw something for me and you thought of me
Hmm.
and then you got it for me. That's what I do for other people. So I miss that I don't get to do that anymore because financially I can't.
Yeah.
Because I see things for so many different friends. I see things for you that I'm like, oh my God, Damiana, I love that, but I can't buy it for you. Oh, Brittany would love this. I can't buy it for Brittany. Pre-kids, I'd buy like, oh, I thought this candle smelled just like that one time that you wore that one perfume 10 years ago. Oh my God, I had to get it for you. Like, I'm
Yeah.
a, I show love through,
Yes.
I thought of you, and so I got it for you. But now I
Hmm.
can't do that because I can't financially do that because I have to take care of my kids.
Yeah, absolutely. Big priorities. Um, I think when I heard that question, I thought about like that money can't buy happiness, that's like the saying, but I actually partly disagree.
Hmm. Oh, I would be so much less stressed if I had more money.
100%. I'm pretty sure that's just something that one percenters, made up to make the rest of us feel better about ourselves. Absolutely not. It would provide so much security and like comfort. And yeah, it may not solve all your problems, but it's gonna solve a lot of them.
Oh,
So
I'm
that's
constantly thinking of how much can I this get like I'm epitome of paycheck to paycheck because again, I have a one income home. Um,
oh, it makes sense.
and I'm
Okay.
always stressing about something.
Always. Even
Always.
even I am, even with these I mean, like we could put it into like other places, right? And not and at least we get to do it, but like it's a weird, oh God, that is not a question I want to ask. Wait, this was supposed to be the pile that I wanted to ask. Now I'm nervous.
Uh-oh, are you in the wrong pile?
Listen, I will read you this card later. I'm gonna put it to
Okay.
the side. Okay. All right. Another easy one-ish, kind of sort of. I miss the days when I could blink.
Hmm. Immediately, for some reason, I was like, I miss the days when I could just like go anywhere without having to think of like, what do I need to bring for other human beings?
Hmm.
Like, because I actually, that's one thing that I saw on a podcast. Well, I saw it because I watch it, but she was saying like how she knows that eventually she's going to have to get that to that point of like having to have kids and stuff, or like eventually it's like that point where you have to make the decision if you're going to because of like age and stuff. And she was talking about, she's like, I just really can't separate the fact that like I love that I can just get up and go on a random vacation that weekend or a random overnight and not have to think of like, oh wait, does my kids have school or does I have to bring this or I have to, oh, my kids are gonna be with me, I can't go do this. Like because like I again, I live and breathe and die for my children. Like I would literally do that. But I do really remember just being able to like get a call and be like, hey, you want to do this? And then get up and go and do it,
Hmm.
you
Yeah,
know?
totally agree. I think mine would be like spot on with that. I guess the only thing I would add is like sleeping in, like being able
Oh,
to sleep in too, I've gone on only like maybe two other like work trips within 3 years, since the boys have been born. And you would think like maybe there's an opportunity to sleep in here. No, I
your
don't.
body is used to waking
Yeah.
up early.
Well, that and then like when I'm traveling for work, I'm usually in pretty early, and so I'm up at the same time I would be up with the boys, if not earlier at times. So
You're not like party rocking until 2 a.m.
no. Well, I did this week, and that was weird. So,
Good for you.
um, but I miss that. I also just miss my body feeling young, if that
Um,
makes sense. Like, like the pain wise, like my hands hurt, my joints hurt, like sleeping the way I would love to sleep. Neck.
my
Yeah.
neck,
Mhm.
my back, my, no, I'm just
Back.
kidding. My neck has been the bane of my existence for probably the last 5 years. I actually, prior to moving here, I did have a chiropractor I went to, and they actually told me I have a slip disc in my neck.
Ooh.
So I'm like constantly wondering like why my neck always hurts, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you have a slip disc," so they'd have to use a little machine to like put it back in place
Yeah.
every single week. And it's one of those things where it's like I haven't been to the chiropractor in probably like 2 years because I've been here for almost 2 years. And yeah, I can tell like certain times I'm like, ooh, if I can only remember where it was, I would try to pop it back in because I could tell like when I wake up, I've had so many experiments with neck pillows. Like you get to an age where you have to think about neck pillows and
Yeah.
angles of which you have to sleep and
Oh, that's the
vitamins.
hardest, especially when you're not sleeping in the right spot and you're like, you can no longer sleep on your stomach anymore, Damiana. You need to stop. And so my body will do this thing where like I twist because it's like my half of my like top body wants to sleep on my belly and the other half is like, no, you're old. And it's not even comfortable
And then all of a
anymore.
sudden your back hurts and you're like, why? Because you slept twisted.
It's tough getting old. By the way, after this, I have a slip disc in my lower back. I've had
You
it
used
since I
to get injections, I remember.
get injections, but I mean, I think you could like Google, actually anyone out there who has a slip disc and doesn't have health insurance as well, you can look up, they will send you, like the best of them will send you to physical therapy and you can look up those stretches and do them every single day. I swear by them. They seem so easy, but it's what rebuilds those muscles. That and a little bit of ibuprofen when you're like totally inflamed is an
I'm
anti-inflammatory.
allergic.
Oh, son of a bee.
I know. Actually, when I had both my kids, even the hospital, they're like, "Oh, and when you get home, you can take ibuprofen." I was like, "I'm allergic," and they're like, "Oh,
Maybe look up like anti-inflammatory
can't take
food
any. I'm
stuff.
allergic to." Oh yeah, food. So
Food.
I do eat turmeric. Like it's my job. So
Yeah. I do that, ice and heat, and that's kind of all like pray. That's all we kind of do for like a few days, and it goes back down, and
I
it's
know. Well, there was
good.
some time where I was like, I can't turn my head right. That sucks.
Affects when your back is messed up, it really does affect like so many other pieces of your body. It's obviously all connected in one big piece, but like it always floors me anytime I throw out my back, like how in a quick second you're just like, oh well, now we're not doing anything today.
You're like, and this is how I go.
Dead on the kitchen floor. All right. Few people know I could talk for hours about, oh, this is an easy one.
You
I
go
could talk,
first.
okay, my kids. I could talk about my kids and being a mom and a parent for hours, guys. And I have.
I can talk for, yes, children, but I can talk for hours about the most mundane, random little fun fact tidbits of TV shows and movies that you've ever heard. I can talk about that background actor in that one episode. He was also in this episode, and he was also in that episode. He also has a band that I bet you didn't know about that you actually listened to in 2010. Like, I know that information. For some reason, that lives in my brain in a little pocket of shit you didn't need to know, but for some reason you do. That's me.
Wait, give me 1 second. I have a cat down here and I don't want to start sneezing. And she like thinks she's adorable. And I'm like, get out.
She is. I wish I hit unpause at that point when you said that.
She is such a brat. She like, I feel like she knows lately that I've been allergic to her, and she like specifically comes up to me like, me? Like,
Oh,
yes,
well,
you bitch, get out.
it reminds me of when I'm on meetings. That's when my kids will come over and just slide me across my desk, like some fruit snacks that they know I would say no to if I wasn't on a meeting.
Oh, this is a funny one. Okay. Okay. Let me start it off a little spicier.
Oh,
Boxers or briefs and why?
boxer briefs.
Boxer brief. And why?
Because it's sexier, and also if you are wearing just briefs, that is so grandpa style for me for some reason, unless you have like really like taut and toned thighs. But if you don't and you just have like normal man thighs, like that doesn't really work out regularly, then briefs are disgusting. Like not briefs. Yeah, wait. Yes, not briefs, but like boxer briefs, hot. Boxers remind me of what I used to wear to bed when I was a preteen.
They are back in style, by the way, for girls.
for girls. Yeah, if you're still wearing boxers and let's just say, because like I'm a single gal and I don't really have like an identifying like age range that I'm like leaning towards, but I can tell you right now, if you are let's say older than me, if you're a 40 plus wearing boxers, what's wrong with you? But if you're like a 30s, all right, I'll let it slide because you are a youth. And you also, just developed your frontal lobe because you're a man and it takes longer for yours to develop. So I'll give you a pass, but still boxer briefs are the way to go. Nice ones, not like the Hanes ones that you can get in a 5 pack at Target. Ugh. Go.
I think boxer briefs as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I think it's a little bit more flattering around the legs.
Mhm.
And I am a fan of legs and a nice booty too. So
Brittany too. She's such a booty girl.
yeah, I think it's yeah, sexy. I'm like, ooh, cute. Also arms and shoulders.
Didn't I ever tell you when I was younger, that for some reason the back of the neck, I don't know why.
No, that is
If you
so
have
funny.
like if the back of your neck is like scraggly, not tamed like in the hair department, and also a little pale. Unless you have long ass hair that covers it because it doesn't see the surface of the sun, then sure, fine. But if
Pale?
you yeah, like if you
Oh,
have like a haircut, but then
mhm.
it's like all like these little curly doos down here and like your neck is pale, but like your face is not pale. I'm like, what are you doing, boy? What you doing?
Oh, wait, so you don't like that.
No,
Oh,
I
I thought
like
you were describing something you liked. I'm like, what? This is
no, I hate
interesting
that.
pink.
No, I hate that. I want it to be
Gone.
gone, like very manicured if it's short, but also you need to have some color on your neck. And I feel like also you need to know what's going on back there. So if you are well maintained in other areas of your body, your neck is going to be attractive. But if you let yourself go, your neck will most likely be ugly.
Ooh, good to know.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of oh shoot, what was that? How I Met Your Mother when Barney's like, you can always tell a woman's age by her elbow,
I mean, true, elbows and knees.
elbows and knees.
My legs don't see the sun, so my knee skin is nice and young.
Okay, the worst kiss I've ever had.
Ooh, wait. I can't remember the person. Obviously, I'm not going to name them, but I do remember where it was very tongue and no lips. Like, how does
What?
that work?
Oh,
I back in my day, okay, the parentals and the adults in my life can skip ahead 5 minutes. You don't need to know this information. So back in my youth, I was I was not a whore, but I was a makeout whore. I made out, hoarded around town. Like it was my job. I loved making out. I got one drink in. I'm like, who am I gonna kiss tonight? Like, let's go. Like, I loved it. So actually, from my last relationship, I missed that part because he was never a guy that made out. And it was really unfortunate because that was like my superb. I was stamped as the best kisser with one group of friends. And I was like, that's right. That's right. Put it on my tombstone, guys. Um, but no, I used to just love making out with people all the
that's
time. And there was this one person
gonna be on your tombstone for sure now.
that somehow figured out how to kiss without a mouth, like without the lips part and just the tongue. And I'm like, what is happening right
Like,
now?
ah.
Ah, like where it's like their mouth wasn't actually touching my mouth. I'm like, get out. And it was wet. And I was like, okay, are you like creating more saliva? I'm so confused by this. And
No,
I just remember I never kissed them again,
no, absolutely.
obviously.
It wasn't like it wasn't a boyfriend. It was just
No, it was one
like
during one of my, I just want to make out.
gotcha.
And like, I never had to have like, it's not like when you make love. I've never actually said that. That actually just made me like kind of throw up in my mouth a little. Um, when you hook up with people, I don't need to have that like emotional element. So it's like I do need to be find you attractive, obviously, and be like know something about you and actually be like enjoying your company. But same goes with making out. Like I wouldn't just blindly hang out with like random Bob in the corner. Like like I needed to know you or like know who you were prior. So it was one of those things where it was just like I think it was like a mutual friend. I felt he was like relatively attractive, but he was the worst kisser I think I've ever remember having.
Do I know him?
I cannot remember a name to save my life, but he has brown hair. That's all I remember.
Yeah, I definitely know him.
I literally remember going like, ugh. Like afterwards, like after like I had to like take a
Like,
drink of something and be like, ugh, oh bad. And then they
oh,
tried again and I was like, no, I don't
oh.
wanna. I don't wanna.
Uh,
What
say
about
my
you?
worst kiss was my first makeout session when I
I
was,
wish I could remember my first kiss. I can't.
oh, what? In middle school, I dated this guy who was actually a year younger than me, which is like when you're
Cradle
middle school,
robber.
yeah, you're like, what? Um, and we were at a park by the bleachers, and it was just like the same, lots of tongue and like slobber everywhere.
Yes. What is up with that?
I don't know, but he also, I mean, it could have been me too, because actually he went and he was like, she's a really bad kisser. And I was like, well, that was my kiss.
You're a
I'm better
bitch.
now. But yeah, I remember walking away and being like, that was really gross and weird. I also just felt like it was just like, ah. Um,
So let
and
me
I
guess.
actually
Did
broke
you?
up with him like after because I also didn't like, I had the ick as well. And also
Ah,
I didn't like his accent at the time.
what was his accent?
I don't remember where he was from, but he had
Oh,
a really thick accent. And I was like, no, I can't, I can't hear.
oh, bless his heart. I feel like I'm gonna have memories start flooding back, but no, actually, I just really enjoyed. I remember like in the early stages of youth and stuff was like you can kind of determine if they were going to be good and bad if they were a good kisser, and if they were bad kissers, then it'd be like, nope, never gonna happen.
Nope.
Never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. Oh,
The
in case you didn't know, I can create any single thing that I say I can create into a
into a
song.
song.
I can immediately think of a song that it came from. Yeah. So you're welcome.
Do you want another spicy, like
Do you
intimate,
want to build a snowman? Yes.
or do you want like
Let's
personal?
do spicy. That's fun.
One thing, oh God, one thing I do, okay,
You,
parents,
oh, you looked away, so you're bashful.
one thing I do to make sex more interesting.
Props.
That makes it interesting.
Yep.
I agree. And
Yeah.
lingerie.
Yeah.
Like, toss it up.
Yeah.
You know what? Like for a long time, I like didn't buy any. And then you buy some and you're like, wait,
Yeah.
I
I have some unused lingerie that I just don't have anybody to use it on. So
get.
yeah. I mean,
Got another one of mine.
go
She
for
will
it.
though. She will.
Uh-huh.
You dust those off, okay?
Hitting me up, dusting them off because they've been sitting in there for like years.
Okay, this one can be interpreted spicy or not. A text message I fantasize receiving.
Ooh, I don't even think I've ever thought about that.
How many
You
you
go.
think? Okay, mine's not spicy.
Oh,
But mine's like fun is that I really do like Damiana, come get on my PJ. We're going to blank.
who is this
Well,
person that has a PJ?
I don't know. I don't care.
What if
I'm
it's a
thinking more like,
man? You're married.
well, no, not. I'm thinking more like girlfriend. Like, come on. I won $1 billion.
Hello. And then you'd be like, yeah, and then circle around and get Danielle. She'll figure out the childcare in a sec. But yeah, she'll be picked up too. And that's also really bad for the environment, just letting you know. But anyway.
I get it. But if it's my only chance to go on
Yeah,
one, I'm gonna do it.
I just won't tell anybody, like on the
Just won't tell
vegan side of the things. Um, well, I mean, if we were in the vein of it's been a while and it's been a while, I guess a fantasy would be like, hey. to about, let's say there's maybe a top three people I can think of like right now in this very moment in time, having had already one of my mini bottles of champagne. Um, I would say, hey, I'm gonna be there next weekend, get childcare. And that's it.
Hmm.
And that's, I won't even need to know more explanation. It's just it actually happens. I hate someone that's not a follow through. I hate someone that's just all talk, no action.
Yeah,
So if
bye.
you, so if you actually can be like, yep, 100% gonna happen, you just need to have your kids elsewhere and shit's gonna go down, then oh, that's the best text I've gotten in a long time.
Like, great. Sounds
Yeah,
fantastic.
sounds great. I'll figure it out.
Okay, I'm gonna switch it up. Um, a rule I secretly love to break.
Oh, you obviously have something on the tip of your tongue because I do not. Say it.
Um, like the freeway entrances all now have stupid traffic lights.
Sure. I don't commute, but sure.
It's like a stoplight is like on the entrance to get onto the
Oh,
freeway.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Those are so annoying and
They've had
so
those since the dawn of
stupid.
time.
They really have, and since they brought them like to our existence, I have never really followed them. Like unless there's like a bunch of people, sure, but like for the most part, I'm like, see you later. That's not a crosswalk. I'm getting onto the freeway.
Wait,
Goodbye.
you just go?
Like I'll slow down, or I'll like use it like a Hollywood stop. I'm like, goodbye. I don't like.
Hollywood stop. I've never heard of that. I've heard of
Oh,
California stop.
maybe that's what it's called.
What the fuck? All of a sudden, I think of Hollywood Undead.
Oh, totally forgot about them. Oh
Okay,
man.
what was the question again?
Uh, where did it go?
I was like, is this like illegal things you do when you're driving?
A rule, no, a rule I secretly love to break. Could be anything. Doesn't have to be traffic.
Damn, I'm such a rule follower. Um, I wish I had something fun to say here, but I don't. I really do follow rules. I don't break rules. I abide.
Okay. Do you put the grocery cart back
Fuck
in
yeah, I do. I think you're a degenerate little asshole if you don't put the fucking grocery cart back in the turnstile, you little piece of shit. Lazy.
Oh,
You just walked your happy ass around that entire grocery store and you can't put your fucking cart back?
see, this is a good test of whether or not you were bullshitting of you following rules. Because if you said you put it back in, then I believe you on everything else. You definitely follow
Mhm.
the rules.
Oh, I follow the rules. I follow the rules. You give me some rules and I'll follow them. Wink, wink. Anyway, what?
Oh man. Oh
And
no.
this, I think, should be the last question before we go into the following week because, again, we're recording these in advance. So next week we'll have some more questions, more getting to know us behind the scenes. So this will be the last question of this episode. A little short and sweet.
Well, now I don't know. I could have a really good question. The pressure is on. I'm surprised I'm still alive after.
Oh, Jesus Christ, our freaking 20s, our early 20s and end of our 18, 19 years. Let me tell you, 2003 to 2007 or 8. How did we survive? Because there are stories that we could tell, but our parents would clutch their pearls. Man, woman, child, everyone would be clutching pearls. There are some stories that have to do with SWAT team.
Oh my
Do
God.
you remember that?
Oh
Like
my
there,
God. Yeah, that was nuts.
just things that we got involved in unintentionally. There's just some things that I'm surprised we made it out alive. Like, hello, also, this is more of a blanket to everybody in that time period. Let's just pick a random ass fucking field and have a party on it. That could be private property. They could kill us and shoot us as trespassers and be completely okay. How did we make out alive from those? Because there are some many of bonfire parties and bonfire nights. Freaking, don't you remember Trent Drew, RIP? Like, we would all go freaking to the bonfires and they would always get naked and like jump over the fires every
I
single
never got
time.
naked.
No, 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 the guys.
Oh, the guys. I don't remember them being naked, but
Yeah.
think I only went to one and I got like, I think like people forgot I was like in there and I got trapped with somebody. We had to jump the fence.
Oh, honey. I mean,
Yeah.
granted, we all kind of had to jump a fence at one time, but
Maybe
how
we
we did
all did.
that.
Maybe we all did. I don't remember, but I think I was like one of the last, so I like only had one other person like kind of help me. Anyways, I agree. I'm most surprised about that. I think the sketchiest places that I put myself in.
The sketchiest people we hung out with, that some of
Oh
them
my,
are in prison.
yeah, gross. Even just like down to like the like willingness to go to like that kind of like a dive bar every single like weekend. Like I now I'm like it's like a um like I wouldn't go unless it's like a dive bar that has karaoke for like once in a blue moon like we just did,
Just like for my birthday. Yeah. And like,
not like this is my local hangout spot, you
this is
know?
my watering hole.
Yeah, no, not into that. Anyways,
Whew.
that's
Youth.
that's a wrap on that
Yeah,
one.
so catch us next week and we'll get do another one of these. I think this is fun while you're gone traipsing around Europe and buying me something cute to bring me back. You're like a keychain. Um, but yeah, we'll see you next week and we'll have another one of these guys, a little short and sweet, getting to know us a little bit better because obviously you can get to know us as we're our opinions on the news and all the haps, but you really don't get to know us per
Mhm.
se unless we just all of a sudden divulge this information out of nowhere, which is rare. So catch us next week and you can get to know even more fun little tidbits about us, our past, our lives, and our thoughts. Bye bye.
Bye.